Hey guys, so it's really late here, but I think that's kind of my style now that I kind of record videos at idiotic hours. With Halloween coming up, I wanted to do a thing that I want to call vampires and other monsters turned tweenie. Um, sorry, that was my kick. Right. So we've got some of the most brilliant monsters. We've got Dracula. We've got Frankenstein. We have like werewolves, and other cool, creepy as things like mummies and gosh knows what else, right? And then they get turned into this watered down, washed up, sort of childish version. My first example is going to be Dracula, this amazing, Transylvanian count. It's sort of like turning into Edward Cullen and Bill from True Blood. It's being such a pitiful excuse for a vampire. I mean, there are some exceptions, like in Buffy, where we get like Angel and Spike and other kick-ass, afraid of the sunlight, hissing, snarling, blood-drinking vampires. Not sparkling fairies that use all their skills for getting teenage girls. Seriously, if you're like several hundred years old, wouldn't you use your age to develop cures for cancer and not go back to high school and creep on teenage girls? Just saying. I know I would. Anyway, there's like a few amazing characters from Twilight, which really would have done better in other series and not having been written by Stephanie Meyer. Like Jasper and Alice. Jasper and Alice are like the cutest ever, and then like yeah, they end up being like pitiful. Okay, then we got like Frankenstein, like Frankenstein's monster. Cool sort of creepy ass character. Horrific, really. Turning into like Frankenstein, just some stupid cartoon character that is developed to teach children about monsters, which really isn't scary at all. This is actually like a Frankenstein doll. It's meant to be like Frankenstein's daughter or something like that, and she's like, accessorize me. And it's pitiful. and Frankenweenie. Frankenweenie is a new Tim Burton movie coming out. Being Tim Burton, it's acceptable, I think, because Tim Burton's like boss, and he can do like anything he likes because he's like a god. But it's still being turned into a more childish version. So, he can get away with it because he has like Sweeney Todd and Nightmare Before Christmas and The Corpse Bride and so many other amazing things. My hand's purple. I dyed my hair again. Anyway, yeah. And then we've got like Lycan werewolves and stuff. Turning into Jacob Black. Jacob Black isn't a werewolf, my darlings. He is a dog. Or like, I don't know. I don't even know what you'd call him, like an animagus or something. He's a shapeshifter. He's not a flipping werewolf. And he is a crappy excuse for a werewolf if you count him as a werewolf, which I wouldn't. And then you get like cool werewolves like Oz in Buffy. Once again, we find Buffy. Buffy is my childhood. But not Jacob Black. I think it's pretty sad that our scary, brutal monsters have changed into crappy, tweeny, childish excuses for such. And there's so many like TV shows that help with that. There's some sort of Casper and Friends thing where he's at this crappy boarding school and there's like, yeah, it's odd. My little sister watches it. And then there's this amazing new film called Hotel Transylvania, and it's got like Drac and his daughter Mavis, and there's like Frankensteins and stuff, and I'm guilty of being in love with it, But anyway, yeah. If you can think of any other monsters turned tweenie, tell me below. And if there's anything else you want me to cover before Halloween, I'll put my kick below as well. It's YouAreDeadSir. Please don't abuse that to creep on me. I've had issues like in my previous video. Yeah, okay. Oh, also I start year 12 tomorrow, you know, as an Australian student. It's kind of like a big deal for me because it's my final year of high school, so you'll probably be copying crap about that, and I might take longer to upload videos and stuff like that, and I'll get rants about crappy teachers and God knows what else. Anyway, thank you. I'm also thinking of doing, like, I've mentioned other stuff, and I'll mention it later in another video, I think, about stuff I wanted to do for Halloween. Yeah, okay, night all.